It's easy to dismiss motorcyclists as an enigma. I mean, considering as a society we're bombarded on a daily basis with Surgeon General's warnings, fear-mongering, poverty, war, and all the rest. Some will look at us and think, my God, why add to the list? Most experienced riders will have a bit of a chuckle and dismiss the naysayers. Besides, they don't understand why we do what we do, why we take the risks, what it is that makes the draw of two wheels in the open road so irresistible. But can we answer that? Can I? What could possibly be worth risking everything? Stop for a second and think about the last time you were in your car. Can you remember anything from that trip? Was it back from work? Off to the store to get groceries? Picking up the kids? Heading to the bar? What did you think about? Did you spend that time wishing you were somewhere else? As you looked out the window at the moving picture playing out in front of you, what did you take in? Now ask a motorcyclist those same questions. Ask me. After one hell of a day at work, I decided to take the long way home, the route that leads to the small wine farms of southern Cape Town. I spent a bit of time thinking about how the last 2 years have landed me 11,000 miles from home, but to a place in my life where I finally felt I could breathe easy. The gnats and the flies were getting particularly bad right before the sun dipped behind the mountains. Caught some on my neck. Son of a bitch, I thought. Not the nicest feeling, but the smell of the northwester blowing in was enough to make me quickly forget. The pavement skipped along just inches below my feet. It was there, it was real. If I dropped my foot down just a touch from where it was resting on my peg, it would have skid along the uneven bumps, cracks, and potholes that make up most of that poorly kept asphalt and concrete. That's something you miss when you're in your car, the immediacy of things. Surrounded by steel and glass and cool air, I find myself watching the characters and scenes of a movie playing out on my windscreen. I don't feel like I'm part of the shop. Does that sound a bit contrived? Yeah, I told you it was hard to explain. And what's this reoccurring theme that rears its head over and over and over when bikers talk about riding? Freedom. Freedom. Freedom from what? From who? For me, it's the freedom from the weight and the burdens of life that seem determined to stack high on my shoulders. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter how terrible a day I've had, or how heavy my heart is. As soon as that throttle's cracked and the wind starts whistling through my helmet, all the bullshit just sweeps away. Hell, I don't even get that kind of peace when I'm sleeping. Have you ever found yourself breathing a bit shallow and stopped to suck in a great big old lungful of air? That rush of release as you exhale, the calming. That's every single time I throw my leg over the bike, without fail. That feeling, that peace of mind and happiness. Is it worth the risk that comes with it? Ask anyone that spent time in the saddle.
And that oldest still fights me like she was 18. Stopped in for a six-pack a while ago, and she's got a cowboy problem, and this last one's a sight. All dressed up like Gunsmoke for Saturday night. And they were off to the bars for lack of a plan, racing the stars to the lights of Cheyenne.